But in the judge's order, he explicitly stated how much each individual victim should be receiving. And as you can see in the order, the victims are all eligible to receive a specific different amount of restitution. He did not treat it as this entire group should receive this amount of money and each victim should receive an equal amount of the money. Some of the victims are owed $4,430. Some are owed $1,100 approximately. So what happens is when the department receives a restitution payment, the victims that are owed more as their outstanding balance will receive a larger proportionate share of that payment. So for example, if one victim
of the pro rata assignment, so you break the payment down into amounts, then they're distributed
exactly
per group.
Not per group, Your Honor, per victim. So the victims amongst any group, so for example, Offender Siegel has 2 groups, but when she makes a payment, victims in both of those groups get a proportionate share of her payment. So if one victim is owed...
Each defendant in the proceedings below share the same victims.
Not each defendant, Your Honor. It's a little bit complicated. So Offender Siegel and Offender Ramos do share one victim group, and then Offender Siegel has a separate victim group with another co-defendant who we haven't mentioned today. And Offender Ramos has a third victim group with another co-defendant that we haven't mentioned today. So when one of them makes a payment, that payment is going to some of the victims in their shared group and also to some of the victims in a group that they do not share with the other co-defendant. So like I was saying, if one of the victims is owed, let's say, $1,000 and another victim is owed $100, when an offender makes a payment, the victim that's owed $1,000 will receive a larger share of that payment as opposed to the victim that's owed $100. So then once those balances are recalculated, the next time somebody makes a payment, it might be that that person who was owed $1,000 is now getting a smaller percentage of the next person's payment because they don't have that much money outstanding anymore.